Imagine, if you will, a subway train gliding through the underbelly of a bustling city. This is no ordinary ride home, folks. This train, with its hum of conversation and clatter of wheels, is about to take a detour into the unknown. As it snakes its way through the city's veins, an unexpected chill sweeps through the carriage. It's as if a spectral hand has run its fingers down the spine of every passenger. The chatter hushes, replaced by an unsettling silence. The lights twitch and sputter, casting long and monstrous shadows that dance and play on the faces of the passengers. Curiosity and fear mingle in their eyes. Suddenly the lights blink out, plunging the carriage into a darkness as deep as the tunnels they traverse. A moment that feels like an eternity passes before the lights judder back to life. Bewilderment paints every face as they wonder. As the lights flicker back on, everyone is left wondering, what just happened? Suddenly, the subway car fills with a chilling whisper, a sound from beyond. The atmosphere grows dense, as if the air itself is holding its breath. A strange, uncanny feeling washes over the passengers. It's as if the world has shifted ever so slightly and reality is beginning to warp. Then they appear. Ghostly apparitions, spectral figures that seem to shimmer in the harsh, flickering light of the subway car. They are not solid, not quite there, but their presence is undeniable. They move in eerie silence, their forms wispy and wavering like smoke suspended in air. They are of varying shapes and sizes, some tall and slender, others short and stout, but all carry an aura of chilling otherworldliness. The passengers watch in shock and horror, their eyes wide and mouths agape. Some try to scream, but the sound is swallowed by the thick, oppressive air. The apparitions move amongst them, passing through the living with an icy touch that sends shivers down their spines and gasps ripping through their throats. A woman in a tattered Victorian dress floats by an elderly man, her spectral hand reaching out to brush his cheek. He shudders, his skin paling as he feels the cold touch of the phantom. A child's laughter echoes around the subway car, but there is no child to be seen. Instead, a small figure darts between the seats, its giggling growing louder and more manic with each passing second. A tall figure in a worn-out suit and hat stands by the subway doors, his ghostly gaze fixed on something only he can see. He raises a translucent hand, as if waving goodbye to a long-lost friend. The sight sends a ripple of fear through the passengers, their hearts pounding in their chests like a drumbeat of dread. These spectral figures, these ghostly apparitions, they seem to be trapped in a moment, replaying their last seconds over and over again, each one a story untold, a life unlived. The subway car, once a mundane means of transportation, has turned into a spectral circus, a playground for the departed. The haunted subway car has turned into a spectral circus, and the ride is far from over. Without warning, the train grinds to a halt, the doors slide open, revealing an abandoned station. A shiver courses through the carriage as the passengers take in the sight of this spectral platform. It's a relic from another era, shrouded in an eerie silence that seems to echo with the murmurs of its forsaken past. The platform is bathed in a sickly yellow light that flickers intermittently, casting long, menacing shadows that dance and sway to an unheard rhythm. The wind whistles through the hollow station, carrying with it the faint scent of decay and the bone-chilling cold of abandonment. The walls, once bright and inviting, are now stained with the passage of time, their paint peeling away to reveal the raw concrete beneath. The tiles underfoot are cracked and broken, a testament to the countless unseen feet that once tread upon them. The passengers huddled together in the carriage are too petrified to venture out. Their eyes are wide with fear, darting between the ghostly station and the obstinate doors that refuse to close. It's as if the train, this mechanical beast, has decided to expose them to the station's spectral elements, to the whispers of its haunted history. The silence is shattered by a distant echoing sound. It's a soft, mournful cry, a lament from the heart of the station. It rises and falls, a haunting melody that sends a ripple of terror through the carriage. The passengers hold their breath, their hearts pounding in their chests as they listen to this ghostly serenade, a chilling reminder of the station's troubled past. Then, just as suddenly as it appeared, the spectral sound fades away, swallowed by the oppressive silence of the station. The doors, with a jarring metallic groan, finally start to close. They shudder shut, sealing the passengers within the safety of the carriage once more, but the memory of the abandoned station lingers, a chilling specter in their minds. As the last ghostly whisper fades, the doors close, leaving the passengers to wonder, where next? In a desperate bid for freedom, some passengers attempt to pry the doors open. Our tale takes a turn as panic spreads like wildfire amongst the subway riders. Each person, fueled by an instinctual need to survive, battles with the stubborn, unyielding doors of the haunted carriage. Fingers strain, muscles tremble, and the metallic taste of fear is almost tangible in the air. But the doors, as if possessed by an unfathomable force, remain resolutely shut. Their frantic efforts are punctuated by the eerie, mocking laughter of the train's engine. It's a sound that seeps into their bones, a chilling reminder of their grim predicament. The carriage, once a mundane part of their everyday lives, has transformed into an inescapable trap, a prison cell on rails. Suddenly the lights flicker, casting long, monstrous shadows that dance and twist into unspeakable shapes. The riders freeze, their hearts pounding in rhythm with the flickering lights. The darkness is an unwelcome guest, but it's not alone. When the lights return, the subway car is once again devoid of its ghostly inhabitants. The apparitions have vanished into thin air, their spectral presence replaced by a chilling, oppressive silence. The absence of the apparitions is almost more terrifying than their presence. It's as if the ghosts are playing a cruel game with the passengers, toying with their fears, pushing them to the brink of sanity. The silence is deafening, a void waiting to be filled by the next horrifying event. The riders are left with a palpable sense of dread, a foreboding anticipation of what's to come. As the minutes tick by, the passengers' hope of escape dwindles. The realization dawns on them, cold and stark as the fluorescent lights above. They are trapped inside this haunted subway car, their fate seemingly sealed by the spectral jailers that lurk in the shadows. Their escape attempt has failed, leaving them at the mercy of the supernatural. They were trapped. The subway car was their prison, the ghosts their jailers. The chilling reality of their situation settles in, a haunting echo of the horror that awaits them, and as the subway car lurches forward into the unknown, they can only wonder what terrifying turn their journey will take next. Just when all hope seems lost, the subway car jolts forward. The sudden movement startles the trapped passengers, their hearts pounding in their chests like a drummer gone rogue. Their breaths become sharp and shallow, the taste of fear hanging heavy in the stale subway air. The sound of screeching metal fills the car as the train lurches towards an unknown destination. The train's relentless journey through the dark tunnel starts to slow, the piercing screech of the brakes echoing off the dank walls. The flickering lights inside the car cast long, eerie shadows, playing tricks on the weary eyes of the passengers. The shuddering stop of the train is met with cautious relief, and a moment of silence hangs in the air, thick and palpable. Then, with a dull hiss, the doors slide open, revealing an unexpected sight. The familiar hustle and bustle of a populated station floods their senses. The bright fluorescent lights, the chatter of people, the smell of coffee from a nearby stand. It all seems surreal after the harrowing journey they've endured. One by one, the passengers step off the subway car, their legs shaky, their faces pale. They glance back at the subway car, their eyes reflecting a mixture of relief and lingering terror. An unspoken bond forms among them, a shared experience that no one else could ever fully understand. Their haunted journey had forever marked them. The echoes of ghostly apparitions and eerie sounds etched deep into their memories. As they disappear into the throng of the station, they carry with them the lingering chill of the haunted subway car. Each unexpected sound, each flicker of light will forever remind them of their spectral journey. The subway car, now empty, stands as a silent testament to their ordeal, waiting for its next unsuspecting passengers. They had escaped the ghostly subway car, but the memories of their spectral journey would haunt them forever.